Hello, you Cancerians out there. Welcome. Welcome for listening to your horoscope of July 2012. Happy birthday, if it's your birthday. Happy birthday. What's going to happen during the month of July 2012? Well, I think the focus will be major changes at key areas of your life, but the space to reload the batteries. That's what I think. Now, let's consider first the full moon. There's going to be a full moon the 3rd of July in your 7th house, so in the house of the other people. And of course Pluto is in there. Pluto is in that 7th house. And there is this Pluto-Uranus square that is very important for you, especially for the Cancerians who have an ascendant or planets around zero, no, not zero, but around 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 degrees of Cancer. Those are the people who are very much sensing this, and things that are happening in their life really reflects this Pluto-Uranus square. Now, but I think with this full moon around the 3rd of July, you will really have a kind of a clearness when it comes to relationships, and that's good. What else is happening? Of course, there's this square, and the square that is a square of outer planets, and so it's always on the background for a couple of years. That square is going to be on the background, but every now and then a faster planet will transit and make an aspect with that, and then it becomes more present. And that is happening this month too. It's happening in the middle of the month. Mars, the planet of action, is going to oppose Uranus, and it's going to square Pluto. Now what does it mean for you Cancerians? Well, Mars opposing Uranus means it's an active energy, it's an opposition, but it's action, it's an original way of taking action, and it could be a kind of an explosive way of taking action. And this is happening in the 4th house, the house of your home, the house of your family, opposing to the 10th house, where Uranus is. And I think that things could happen that shake up a little bit those two houses. But I don't think it's going to be bad, because a very little planet that is called Pallas is exactly conjuncting Uranus in the 10th house. And Pallas is about intelligence, it's about wisdom. So whatever happens, there's a certain wisdom behind it, and you will sense that it's good, that it's in a way good, no matter what it is that is happening with you. So maybe because of work you have to change home. Maybe Saturn is also there in your 4th house for quite a long time. It's actually making or finishing up its transit during that in that 4th house. Having transit in the 4th house is very much about you becoming more grounded. Saturn is about, Saturn wants to manifest, Saturn wants to give form, and the 4th house is also your identity, not only your home. So it could make sometimes people, when Saturn is in the 4th house, home, they can't relax at home. It's more stressful. And for Cancerians, it's quite important to have ease at home and to feel good and comfortable at home. But that's going to finish up. I think a lot of Cancerians have done their work when it considers their homes, when it considers their identity, their deep sense of themselves. They have manifested themselves in a way, in a more mature way. And with Mars in there, in that 4th house, it could mean that you're just doing the finishing touch when it concerns that house. So I also think it's not a bad thing, because another good transit is going on at the same time during the whole month, and that is Mars trining Jupiter. So Mars in the 10th is also trining Jupiter in the 12th house. which is a very nice transit. Mars trining Jupiter is making people more confident, to do the things they want to do, to initiate them. And as it is in your 12th house, it could be that you have the chance to reload your batteries. You have the chance, and also Venus is in there. So it's good for you to withdraw yourself a little bit, to take some time, to spend some time on your own actually, and to contemplate. I think that's good for you. And also Venus and Jupiter in there, those two good planets in the house of in the house of the unconsciousness. It's good to reflect upon that. The unconditional love. It's good to think about it, just to try to sense it. Most Cancerians can, because it's a water sign. They're good at sensing, normally. So whilst that all is going on, what is happening with Mercury? Mercury is going retrograde in the middle of the month, and it's in Leo for the whole month. So it means that it's in your second house. In the house of self-worth, the house of your values, the house of finances. So maybe whilst that is all going on with your work or with your home, maybe a shift in another work, and rethink that has to be done concerning maybe finances, analyzing your cash flow, really doing things that were unconscious may become more conscious, because Mercury also rules your 12th house, the unconscious. So, but on a slowly way, you know, quite slowly, because Mercury is not going fast, it's going slowly. So it's doing, the financial gain that can probably come quite slowly, but through communication, because Mercury is in there. And there's a link with Uranus in the 10th, so again, maybe because of work. What else is happening? There is a new moon in your sign, the 19th of July. So again, this is a new beginning for you. So it is a finishing up, but also a new beginning for many Cancerians. And I also think that Chiron and Neptune, who are now in Pisces, that this is beautifully trining with Cancer, especially those who have planets around the first 10 degrees of Cancer. So that's really opening up. Could be an opening up of spirituality. Could be an opening up of a more understanding of other people's problems, more compassionate. There is this emphasis on the 12th house also. So I think it can be a very interesting month when it concerns not only those major changes that are going on for a lot of Cancerians amongst you, but also a better understanding of the whole, a better understand of a connection with all there is. So I hope this is helpful, and I hope you're doing well. You're going to do well, and I'm sure you are going to do well during the month of July. Happy birthday again. And if you want to know more about this Pluto-Uranus square, there's a lot of videos that I've posted. You have to scroll below if you check my YouTube channel, because you're a Cancerian. So this Pluto-Uranus happens, has this really, you know, it's all on the axis going on for you. So it's quite interesting to find out what is happening with the personal planets. And of course the Pluto-Uranus square offer still is there, and also the other kind of readings that I'm doing. I wish you all the best, and I see you back next month. Bye bye.